Alright, what's up? Welcome back for part 3 of the Hero Arena runs. I'm running this team specifically because I have a bit of RNG problem with healing. So, I've run a few variants of it and I got RNG problems. Crit defense is what I'm running on everyone except Albedo, who has crit defense rolls, but she has life steal pieces in the middle. Help her so when her counter procs, she gets a little more HP. She doesn't take too much damage, but this helps her to recover when she takes a crap load. So the counter is actually gonna give me back a little more HP than normal, so she can survive a little better. And it does come in handy. So far I've run maybe 3-4 variants of this team, and I would run into problems with either Freyr or Nanashi. Freyr specifically, I don't have an HP set for him, so I have to run him on SSR set just to keep him barely alive. And then I gotta try my best to lifesteal with him, and it's just not working out, so I really slotted him out just for that specific reason. And if I'm running Hell in the team, I ran into a lifesteal problem. I do good DPS, we can clear teams, but keeping my life, my HP high enough is a problem, because my Nanashi for the most part runs out of HP pretty quickly if I don't get decent lifesteal back with Shaltier. So I decided let's actually slide in Shuna. Because Shuna was on a team as well that I tried, but RNG factors in again. Healing RNG is pretty bad when you have one healer. So in this one we have Shaltier and Shuna, which is both healers and that in their own aspects, right? So it's gonna go through, so we can really gain back HP way quicker than the other team, less dependent on heal RNG, you could say. For the most part, we survive on pretty low HP, but we can lifesteal it all back and heal it up with decent plays. And having both Shaltier and Shuna getting that RNG rolling for cards, you'll see we actually get decent amount of cards between both of them in respective turns to heal. So I can almost guarantee a heal every single turn I play, which is pretty nice, because that's one of the factors that really fell through on the other teams for me. I couldn't get a heal every turn, and I would be losing HP and getting lower and lower to death. And the enemies, the more they hit me, they die faster, and I can't lifesteal enough. So this is where I think this team actually shines, because you can just get back that HP so much faster and not worry about killing them completely just to get back all your HP. The stalling game sometimes is pretty bad, especially just to get that bit of HP. Also, I'm not gonna lie to you, this team, well, this specific run, I got decently lucky, and we were nitpicking a lot of plays. I did quite a few resets just to maximize lifesteal in certain plays, hold back in some turns where I thought I just should. And since we're doing this live, the chat's always there with me, helping me out, making sure I don't mess up too bad. So shout out to the boys who's always in chat with me. You'll see here now, even though I can do this, look at the HP already. We gain back so much. We already know we have certain plays we can just proc back, which is really good. Normally you'll just have to hit with Shaltier and just hope and pray she crits and hits for an insane number. But in this, it doesn't really matter as much if she heals you an insane amount or just a mediocre amount, because you're still getting HP from multiple sources. Also, I should say, the reason why the team probably did not work for me in the earlies is because I did not have UR gear for my Shaltier at the time. The Shaltier's UR gear was the last gear I got before I did this. That's why I did this team last, because I had to actually work out a kit for her still and actually put it together. So I got it together basically almost last minute for it, and that's what skyrocketed the success rate, because I was just using HP gear at first, HP SSR gear, then moved to attack SSR gear, and it just was not cutting it, especially for the lifesteal. So I think getting that attack UR set was just so worth it for her. This king team right here was a major problem, because there was literally a huge debate about like how I should play this, because how the HP is so thin, right? But the thing is, the normal play for them is always going to be a King Roxy into the Lilia. So that's pretty good for me. So that's why we can actually cut it really, really close. I was thinking if it's that play, we could actually risk it for no counter. But it's going to be a very, very risky play because, not going to lie, Nanashi could have literally died there. There's nothing stopping my Nanashi from literally dying, and the run would be over. But luckily, he survived. That team is probably the one that tests this team's limits the most. Tier's team, I would say, it holds up pretty well against it, honestly. Albedo almost dies, but we actually are able to pull it through, honestly. This is another one that really tests the limit of the team, but not as much as the last one, because we got way, way lower really, really quickly. Not having the infect like proccing on us literally is what keeps me alive. Because if the infect procs, we just lose instantly. Because we're gonna lose a unit, and then our team is gonna just cut down slowly but surely, right? So since infect is not really proccing, we are able to like get away with it more like sparingly. I was trying to get like a Freya kill with a good stun on Tier, but it was literally, he was not dying in multiple like different plays I made. So we were testing to see like how many cards Tier had if he would attack. And yes, he has 2 cards, so he was gonna attack into me. So we gotta play it very, very differently. We cannot let Tier hit, because more than likely someone's about to die if he does, and it's probably gonna be Albedo, and we can't lose her now. So we opt for this play. We take off Freya, which I was told actually by chat of obviously, if we kill Freya, she does not proc the infect. And that's a really cool trick to know. So you can confidently kill him, and to know Echidna is not gonna pop the infect. So you're pretty safe to just get rid of him for your benefit of your team. So that's a really cool tip. Like, I'm still gonna get rid of her as soon as I can, because she's still like a threat. And as long as we get decent RNG, you already know we can just keep on healing. As long as we get like most of the supports out of the way, Tyr does not become, he's not really that much of a problem on his own, because we are decently tanky. And as long as we get like his supports out of the way, we can survive most of his hits and just recover off of him. But we don't really want to risk it too much. So Nanashi is going to be the one we want to leave last. The Goddess team. This team is, how should I say, kind of annoying. Specifically because of Liz's shield. Liz's shield, Tormiel stance. What it does, it slows down not only my life increase, but my damage I can do. Because I'm trying to play it slower to see if we can get like a break in between certain plays that the AI would do. But in doing that, it's going to take me longer to clear the team as well. So it's basically about surviving as much as I can, making sure we don't have a shield up and he doesn't have a stance up, so we can like get max damage and try to pop the revive before you do actually anything insane. Right here, normally I risk not stancing, because what the AI tends to do in the second turn is this very same play over and over. So I chose not to actually pop the stance. But normally it doesn't have a stun it just does the normal attack card. But we still risk it. Luckily, because if it stuns us, we don't really gain much from it. So now we can go off with a level 2 counter, which is pretty damn good. All I'm trying to do is just get my albedo stacked up. So once I pop counter, I'll have decent HP. So anytime they hit, it's gonna punish really, really tough. And start like going closer to my ults, because if I get like my ult, it's gonna go, the AI is gonna obviously pop Tarmiel if it has it, so that's nice. Anything that's not Mael cards is very much welcome with me, because Mael, if he gets ult, it can be over in an instant. You already know anything in these levels or 6-6, and 6-6 Mael instantly wipes my team. So you don't want him merging into anything too crazy. Right here, we were thinking like if I should burn the infect, because we don't want her popping another cleanse yet. And any damage we take, we can obviously use the bleed back to get back most HP. We got to get rid of Margaret before we do any of that. So yeah, decent bit of damage we pop in. Right here, I was actually thinking if I burn my level 2 infect, my bleak, would it do enough to kill? But I don't want to risk it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna actually burn through with my Nanashi ult just to pop the revive, then burst through shield, because I really, really doubt it's gonna kill her. And just ult and pray for the best. That's gonna be, hopefully, I thought it would be a triple kill, but it's only a double. That's pretty damn good, because remember, I am 1-6. Free-to-play cosmetics, the whole lot, everything, right? All in all, it's still pretty damn good. This team held up insanely well. The HP I get from this team is actually insane. Shuna actually came through like crazy with the heals. You wouldn't expect it, but yeah. Got the 5 chests and upgraded LR Margaret pretty soon after. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching this part 3, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.